The United States has approved a $52.8 million sale of High Altitude Anti-Submarine Warfare Sonobuoys to India. This is expected to enhance India's anti-submarine warfare capabilities, particularly through the use of MH-60R helicopters. India's request included 3 types of Sonobuoys, amounting to an estimated cost of $52.8 million. The Sonobuoys will be deployed from the Navy's recently acquired Sikorsky MH-60R helicopters, 6 of which have been delivered. India already operates American Sonobuoys from the P-8I maritime surveillance and anti-submarine warfare aircraft. The fresh deal is for the MH-60 Romeo helicopters, which is also procured from the US. Use of Sonobuoys would make these aircraft more potent in carrying out anti-submarine warfare as they raise the probability of detection of enemy submarines. But why is India making this move? The primary intention seems to be to strengthen the defenses against rising submarine activity in the Indian Ocean, particularly from China. In 2009, China deployed a flotilla of the People's Liberation Army Navy, or PLAN, in the Indian Ocean as a part of the international effort to combat piracy in the Gulf of Aden. Since then, Chinese naval presence in the Indian Ocean has been steadily growing. China has cited protection of its maritime interests, including trade, as justification for maintaining a permanent presence in the Indian Ocean and establishing a logistics support base in Djibouti. In 2013, China announced the deployment of a Shang-class nuclear attack submarine in the Indian Ocean. Following this, Chinese submarines and support vessels have been making regular forays into the Indian Ocean, often alongside PLAN's anti-piracy escort force flotilla. Chinese research and survey vessel Haiyang-Shi 760 completed its 4-month-long ocean bed mapping mission in the Indian Ocean and crossed the Malacca Straits in April 2023. Chinese vessels have been conducting ocean bed mapping, purportedly with the intention of creating an alternative sea route via Lombok-Ombai-Weta Straits of Indonesia to reach the eastern shores of Africa through the South Indian Ocean route. Chinese nuclear submarines can enter the Indian Ocean via these straits, which presents a potential security threat to India, Australia and Japan. According to the US Department of Defense's China's Military Power Report 2022, China's PLAN is numerically the largest in the world. China reportedly operates around 60 submarines, including 12 nuclear submarines, with the total number expected to rise to 80 by 2035. The Sonobuoy listens to underwater sounds without actively sending out signals and can determine the direction of those sounds. It detects noise like submarines or ships without giving away its position. They are typically dropped from aircraft in canisters and automatically activate upon hitting the water. An inflatable system with a radio transmitter remains on the surface for communication with the monitoring aircraft or ship, while sensors are submerged below the surface to detect underwater sounds. India's deal with the United States essentially achieves 2 things. The sale was approved under the US Foreign Military Sales Program, which is a part of the broader India-US strategic partnership to enhance India's maritime security. This indicates India's growing maritime partnership with the United States amid Chinese presence in the Indian Ocean. Secondly, Sonobuoys would help India monitor and respond more effectively to Chinese activities in the region.